got your PhD from the University of Oregon Medical School, which
Yes.
is now known as Oregon Health Sciences University.
That's right, yes.
And while you were there, I know you told me the story about finding huge gallon jars of cannabis in the cupboard.
Yes. When I started as a grad student at the medical school, Dr. David, the chairman of pharmacology, says, "Levesque, I'd like you to go in and straighten out the stock room, whatever, just straighten it out." And the first thing I found was a gallon jug of cannabis cough medicine. And at that time, it was illegal for cannabis of any sort to be anywhere. And this was 13 years after 1937 or so, something like that.
Yeah. About 1950.
And it was manufactured by Park Davis.
Uh-huh.
And so I said, well, if Park Davis paid me to go to medical school. So I just said, if Park Davis says this stuff is good for cough medicine, it must be good. So I poured myself a pint of it like this. And it's probably out in my barn someplace, and it's probably still good.
All right. All right. That's a great story. This is an Eli Lilly
Yeah.
container. We're going to do our little show and tell here. Here are several cannabis-based products. This one is Sunny Hemp from Nature's Path. You can pick these up at most local grocery stores, not drugstores, but grocery stores. And so they're nifty little hemp bars. Next door, we have Emerald Empire Hemp Munch toasted hemp seeds. Emerald, the hemp company of America, is based right here in wonderful Oregon. And it's a tasty snack. Right next door, we have a hemp tea product. I used to drink these in Switzerland back in the late 90s. And marijuana was actually legal in Switzerland from 1997 to 2002 when an initiative made the ballot in Switzerland. Switzerland invented the initiative process. It went into effect from 97, was voted down 52 to 48% in 2002. The United States DEA spent about $10 million to defeat it. That's in a country of 4 million Swiss voters. So our federal government went in there. The Drug Enforcement Administration spent $10 million to make sure the Swiss hemp bill lost, and it did.
I feel safer.
So yeah, and so next door we have a embossed bottle of Dr. Craddock's Cannabis Indica. I don't know if you can see it on there. Well, you guys with the HD TV, you probably, oh yeah, there it is.
Nice,
Cannabis
nice.
Indica.
Nice.
From Dr. Craddock of Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Right next door, we have a full bottle, speaking of cough syrup, of Linden's Cough Balsam. And it's got about a dozen different languages on it. It's
Mostly Polish.
most Polish and Eastern European languages. Right next door, we have a, what is this? This is the glycerophosphates compound with lecithin, a reconstructive tonic and nerve food. And the number one ingredient is Cannabis Indica.
Nice, nice.
And then here we have two bottles. There's one still in the box that's unopened, and I'm not going to open that because it's a lot more valuable. And this one just has some residue inside. This is the Lloyd Brothers Cannabis Extract. So that's another nifty thing that shows its medical utility. And last but not least, we have Eli Lilly's pint bottle, fluid extract number 96. They had about a dozen different cannabis compounds, including powdered hashish and fluid extracts and tinctures, and then they mixed it just like this other one, the glyphosate nervine. They mixed it with several other things, so it wasn't uncommon to find these nerve potions that included cannabis. And so there it is from Eli Lilly.